Hello, underachievers. I know my hair looks bad, I need a haircut, we know this, and it's wet, it's not greasy, so don't worry about that. Also, another really quick tiny announcement, I've opened a Cameo account, so if you guys want a personalized message from me, like a video from me, then you can click the link in the description. I don't know what I'm doing with my arms, but yeah, I'll say whatever you want, apart from certain words. So today's video is going to answer a very important question that everybody always asks me, and everybody comments on, and every time I check my comment section, there's a little comment that says something about it. Why is my name Noahfinnce? What does it mean? So of course I get the question, what's your birth name, a lot, and I did make a video about that. You can check it out, I'll link it in the description. I said my birth name was Livia. That was a lie, I tricked you all, haha. However, when people get past the fact that I'm not going to tell them what name I was born with, a lot of the times they ask me why my username is Noahfinnce. Is that your real name? People genuinely think my real name is Noahfinnce, and I mean, fair enough, it's my username, but it's not my real name. And obviously, every time I post, or every time someone says something about me, someone's always just like, hey, you know your name sounds like no offense, as in like no offense. And I get it, it does sound like no offense, no offense, no offense, no offense, no offense, no offense, no offense. So today we're going to dive right into that. So as Noahfinnce isn't my real name, it's only my username online, the one that I use online. I thought I'd get into my old usernames and why I had them. So when I started social media, I started off as a band account on Instagram. I would post pictures of band members, I would post videos of them, I'd post... yeah, that's about it. I get into arguments with people about why their ship was wrong and why my ship was right and how they're in love forever. Of course I'm over that now, but I thought I should list some off because they're kind of funny. So my first username was This Is The Real Ryan Urie. If you're a Panic! At the Disco fan, you'll understand that. Ryan Ross is the ex-guitarist of Panic! At the Disco, and Brendan Urie is the current singer of Panic! At the Disco. I was convinced they're in love. They could have been. I did speak to the Panic! At the Disco stalker, Chelsea, when I was young. I regret it. She's a fucking weirdo. She's got like pictures still of like Brendan and like Sarah on her desktop. It's really weird. She like screen shared with me. I don't want to get her in trouble, do I? But yeah, This Is The Real Ryan Urie. That was my old username. Ryan Russ, Brendan Urie. Their ship name was Ryden. This is the real Ryan Urie, you get it? I was the ship. So my next username was Suck My Ass Pete. And that's right, I did say Suck My Ass Pete. It's not the F word, there's no F words in here today. Suck as in... This was when I turned into a Fall Out Boy account, and Pete Wentz was my favourite member of Fall Out Boy. He was the bassist of Fall Out Boy. He still is the bassist of Fall Out Boy. Fall Out Boy shouldn't be a thing. I wish I was speaking in past tense. They're not good anymore. But yeah, that username's kind of self-explanatory. I had a crush on Pete Wentz, and I have since I was 9. Not anymore. He's got old. The next username I chose was Bands Make Me Tingle, and that was when it became a multi-band account. Talked about My Chemical Romance, talked about Panic! At the Disco, talked about Fall Out Boy, bit of Pierce the Veil in there. Bands make me tingle, they make me feel things, is what I meant. It wasn't actually a sexual thing like the Pete Wentz was. Pete Wentz one was. Pete Wentz was. That was an interesting time. It was not, it was... Bands make me tingle. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. There are a few other usernames I use, but they're not really that important. The usernames I chose after that are just about me, because I wasn't a band account anymore. I became a spam account where I just posted about myself, which sounds self-centered. After Bands Make Me Tingle, I was Trigger Warning Rat. Why was I Trigger Warning Rat? Because I look like a rat. I don't know if you can see it. I'm looking at myself now because I look like a rat. I look like a rat. And Trigger Warning just because I posted really bad memes that were somewhat offensive. That they weren't offensive. They were just kind of like edgy memes. They're not funny. I don't find them funny anymore. But, you know, Trigger Warning, rat. Look like a rat. Very easy to explain. Especially to family members who found out about my account. After Trigger Warning Rat, we had my name Newt. And although my name was not Newt, that's the name I went by online for a bit. Because I wasn't out as Noah, because people from my school kind of found my account. And I didn't want them to know my name was Noah, because my name wasn't Noah at school. And I was like, I'll stick with Newt. That's a cute username. Not username, nickname. So yeah, from then on, my nickname was just Newt. How did I make that username? Well, you remember that picture of Demi Lovato? That was not very flattering. She was called Poot. My name begins with an N, and I had lots of ugly pictures that weren't very flattering because of my face, and my friend was just like, hey, Newt. Fun fact, it's actually got nothing to do with Pingu, which is upsetting. So first off, let's start with why my name's Noah. I made a video about it, but I'll explain it quickly here. So before I even came out as anything other than being cis, someone Snapchatted me. I don't remember who it was. I remember it was a person that I knew, but not very well. They Snapchatted me and they said, hey, my friend and I didn't want to be offensive, but we feel like you suit the name Noah. And at this point, I was already like, hey, I'm a dude. So I was like, okay, let's choose Noah. But of course, because I was edgy and like mid-teens, and I thought I was cooler than everyone else, and I wanted to be different, I chose the name Noah, which was without an H, which actually translates to princess in some language, which is not what I was going for. I was going for a more masculine name than my birth name, but whatever. Another name I was thinking of was Peter, because I love Peter Parker, I love Peter Pan, I love Peter from Narnia, had a crush on him. Peter, I have a relative called Peter. I was like, family name? No, I don't think I'd suit Peter. It's a nice name though. And of course the other name I could have chosen was Alex because, you know, that's a classic trans name. Actually no, it wasn't because of that. I wanted to be called Alex because I really liked Alex Ryder, and I used to tell everyone on the playground that my name was Alex, and people used to chase me and be like, Alex, Alex! I just liked Alex Ryder's nice blonde hair. I wanted that hair. I kind of had that hair. So now that we've talked about that, this brings us to why my name is Noahfinnce, which is the question you've all been waiting for the answer for. That was very well structured. It's actually a very boring response, and I bet you're all going to be really disappointed with the answer. But, you know. So my full name is Noah Finn Adams. Yeah, my mum named me Finn. She gave me the middle name Finn. She actually wanted my first name to be Finn when I was born. Didn't matter to her if it was a boy or a girl. She was just like, I like the name, I like the name Finn, so I'm gonna call my kid Finn. But my dad was like, no, not Finn. So it's my middle name now. So guess my mum is just a bit like. And the second reason my name is Noahfinnce is because it sounds like no offense. Yes, you guessed it. You were right. Thank you for noticing that it sounds like no offense. I think it's very easy to hear that when you say it out loud, and everyone seems to comment it, and everybody always asks if it's on purpose, and it is on purpose. I got the joke before you do. You lose. Screw you. And why no offense? I feel like because a lot of the time I say things and people take offense to them, even though they're not offensive, people just want things to be upset about. It's not good. But yeah, there we go. This video, it's a very short one. Sorry, I'm just stretching. Oh, my back hurts. I'm sitting on the floor. Ugh. I guess that's the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't enjoy it, fair enough. It's probably going to be really short after editing. I don't know how long this is going to be. But I explained it. You guys can stop asking now, but I know you won't because some people won't have seen this video and some people won't watch this video, which is very disappointing. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. I don't. See you later, losers. Give you a punch. My armpits are so sweaty. It's really very hot in here.